Happy Friday, Gray Road Christian School families. Today is Friday, January 6th, 2023. I have quite a few things to address on this video. We'll start out with the update on the flooding. So, as you know, or as I believe you know, I sent out an email about this, and this is why we started school on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. The building had a burst pipe on the weekend of Christmas Eve and Christmas when it was really, really cold, and they caused flooding all down the hallway, which got into some classrooms and the office. So we had to bump the start date back until this past Wednesday so we could get prepared in our classrooms and things like that. So we're in the process right now of, the company, the Service Master company has come in and they've been drying things for the last couple of weeks. And so right now we still have a hallway closed, the hallway that goes from the main hallway around to where the church sanctuary is, where those bathrooms are, and that's where the burst pipe was. Has still been moisture there that Service Master has been trying to dry up. And so because of that hallway has been closed this week. We hope to have that hallway back open next week. Service Master was hopeful that would all be dried out by that time. So they've been doing demolition in the bathrooms, which are in that hallway. So that's not something that we can access, and the students are in no danger or anything like that because that is all blocked off. So next week we hope to have that hallway accessible. That's where we are right now. If you've been in the school, you've noticed that we have some spots in the drywall that have had to been cut out in the hallway and some of the classrooms along the main hallway in order to dry out spots that were moist. And so that's covered with like a construction paper, like a Tyvek paper right now. And so I just wanted to give you an update on that. That's where we are. School has been going very smoothly this week. We had chapel today, just like normal. And so that went really well. We learned about Moses and Moses' mother putting him in the basket in the river. And I sent out a chapel info email recently. My phone is moving. I'm going to readjust it. A chapel info email recently, so you can read about what we talked about. And also we, in each chapel, we started a new song. So that was exciting as well. So you can check that out. Okay, so that's the update. I'm going to mention a couple of things on your Friday Facts, which again, I'll say this every week, it's very important that you read this paper. The first thing here I will mention is the re-enrollment piece. So you'll see that up here just stating that re-enrollment has begun. Re-enrollment is online this year, and so this is just something that it's new to all of us. And so I know that this is going to be a change for everybody and has been. It's different, but it will be something that helps streamline and smooth the process of enrollment. And I'm hoping this will help all of you. Payments are now online as well for enrollment, and then for regular tuition payments starting next year. So those normal tuition payments that you still have left for the current year we're still paying check and cash like we normally do. But all payments will be online starting next year. And the enrollment fee payments for the re-enrollment that's going on right now, that is online already. So just want to clarify that. I have sent out some emails. Just make sure you have at least read the most recent email about re-enrollment. Re-enrollment is going on now. Open enrollment starts on February 1st, so that's just something to look at. But if you haven't re-enrolled yet, you need to make sure that you've re-enrolled before open enrollment starts on February 1st, because I want to make sure that our current families get a spot. Okay. So one thing I want to mention, so we're taking that enrollment fee payment online. Right now we're only accepting ACH payments, so e-check payments. And just something you have to look out for there is you have to be very careful to, sorry, my phone is moving on me. You have to be very careful to enter your routing and account numbers correctly. If there's a wrong number entered or if there are insufficient funds, then the company that we go through that processes these payments actually charges us, and then we have to charge you for that fee. So just be really careful when you're entering that. Okay. Anything else I need to mention about that? If you have any questions, just reach out. You can let me know, or Mrs. Gannon know, and we can help you. There we go. All right. Next, Jaggers. We have our Dine to Donate that we do at Jaggers each year. This will be coming up very soon, Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, January 10th. You can come anytime between 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Dine in, drive through, or order online. And so this will give us, the school, 20% of your purchase, of all the purchases of anybody who comes in and says that they're dining for the Dine to Donate for GRCS. We'll get 20% of that. We appreciate you coming and doing that for the percentage that we get, but we also like to see families there. My family, we try to come at dinner time on those nights, so we'll probably be there around 5:30 or 6 or so. So that's Jaggers Dine to Donate. There will be no school on January 16th, Friday. That is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I sent out an email, this is not on the Friday Facts. I sent out an email recently about an upcoming family banquet. I'm very excited about that. It's kind of in the same vein as daddy-daughter dance or a mother-son dance, but it's a family banquet. It's for both parents and your kids. And so you could bring dad and daughter, mom and son, or both parents and all kids that are kindergarten and up. That's fine. We'd love to see whoever is there, and we would love to have fun with you guys. So that will be dancing, that will be a photo booth, that will be dinner from Cracker Barrel. It'll be a really good time, and that will be $18. And we'll have more information coming out on the Friday Facts next week, so that'll be there. I have not sent out the sign-up form for that yet, but be looking for that in the next week or so. The last thing I will mention is the Remind app, and I believe that all of you are on that, hopefully, because when we made the change for this week, from Tuesday starting to Wednesday, we posted that on our Remind app, also on Facebook, and that kind of thing. So if you're not on the Remind app, especially since the weather could be getting colder soon, snow, it's whether it snows or not, right? So we could cancel school because of dangerous ice or snow, and that's how we would communicate that. We communicate it by email, Facebook, the Remind app, and then also the news stations. It will be up on all of those platforms. So if you don't know what I'm talking about with the Remind app, then please contact the office and just let Mrs. Jones know that you need to be signed up for the Remind app for these alerts. So I believe that's everything. That was a lot of things. It's a longer video than normal, but I would just, if I can just say one thing again, just to make sure that this is communicated as something important, is re-enroll. Don't wait until after February 1st, because that's open enrollment and things really start to fill up. So if you are a current family, and if you're listening to this, I'm assuming you are, if you're a current family and you want to re-enroll, do it now. Don't wait until after February 1st. All right. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We had a great week this week, a short week. And then I'm excited to see everybody next week. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye.